All right, Stephen Hyde. That was legitimately impressive. I mean, you've won mountain bike races, but you just got a podium behind Chris Blevins and Todd Wells.
Yeah.
It was a close one though. You were struggling at the end.
I was struggling the whole time. The end is an understatement. Yeah, I was feeling really good. I was in second, and I was chasing Chris. Or something. I was at least behind him. I don't know if I was chasing him or not, but yeah, I dropped my chain, had a little mechanical. It let Todd catch up, and I rode with Todd, like a more than a lap, and then he just turned such a fast lap with 3 to go that, man, that was it. I could stay with him on the downhills, but he's so good.
So your short-lived pro mountain bike career here.
Yeah.
Was that like one of the more legit wheels you've been on?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that like being up there with Todd?
Yeah, so I've been doing the Canada Cup races, and those guys are like the strongest guys you've never heard of. Like we hear about the American guys, but in the U.S. Cup, but you don't hear a lot about the Canadian guys. Outside of Danstra and outside of Gagne. They're so fast. So it's very similar. I think it's less of a concentration here, but it's still hard. I mean, like I said, I got onto his wheel, and after I dropped my chain, and it was everything I could do to stay on him for most of a lap, and then he's charging.
So you crushed the Narweasels, you crushed it here. Is this like this specific type of course do you feel like you have an advantage on, or are there other courses where you feel like you're at a disadvantage?
I don't have a ton of time on the sloppy stuff, but outside of cross, and even then we don't even get to ride sloppy stuff anymore. I guess, yeah, I've got a handling advantage, which is nice, and I've been working on my motor, so it's coming along, and I'm going to go to nationals in snowshoes, so this was a real good indicator for me, like where I'm at, if I can do
confidence
anything.
booster. So what's the expectation there?
I'd love to get a top 5, but this is the first time I've raced with most of these guys, outside of some of the Canadians, like Felix there that came in 4th. So I don't know. I'm hoping that I could get a top 5. I think it'd be really cool. All
right. So is that the season wrap, or are we gonna see a Rebellion?
We'll see.
We would like to see a Rebellion.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Rebellion. I told a lot of people I'd be there. I got to see how nationals goes. If it's a good nationals, then yeah, sure, I'll go to Boston. But I've got to go. The next week is my cyclocross world camp. And then, we got 4 weeks until the World Cup starts, so I'm pushing it. I gotta go talk to Todd about see how he did mountain biking cross. He did it well. I gotta figure out how to do it. Yeah.
All right, well, great job today.
Thank you.
Thank you.